Hello, hello, and welcome back to episode 2 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm very excited to get back into this game. It's been a couple of weeks since I played, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably been more like 3 weeks. But I am excited to get into chapter 2. I'm looking forward to just these games in general. I've heard so many good things, and it's been, you know, a game that I've been wanting to play for so long that I'm just very excited. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. Hello? This is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry. I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely? And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. Oh, that's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah. It's made to look like the statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. Ah, I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence, then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'm so congested. I apologize. I'm gonna try to do the voices, but I'm gonna have a hard time. So I'm very sorry. I'm saying sorry in advance. I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joint. Alright. It's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yeah. I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Something's going on. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Company Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? You are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What? Isn't that our uh that's like our not our like our mentor, I guess? Who the heck are you? Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m., Faye and Company Law Offices. So her sister's coming. She's gonna find her. Isn't that our mentor? Phoenix's mentor? Uh-oh. I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out to dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. Examine, hello? Oh, this is cool. I can examine. Like, okay, there's nothing to examine. We gotta move. Sorry. I was like, let's go into her office. That smell. Blood. Sis? Someone's there. Oh. Chief? Chief? Chief! Who are you? The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. Just leave her there. Sure. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Why is her blouse, why is her suit open? Her body was still warm. Yeah, she was killed like 10 minutes ago. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Chief. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this. But if there are any clues here... She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Again? Isn't it this was the murder weapon in the prologue chapter, right? Or chapter 1 or whatever it was? The thinker edits a court record. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock. Made by Larry Butts. Buttes. I'm gonna call him Buttes. I know it's Butts. I know. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Huh? A piece of paper. It must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? That says Maya on it. A word written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? Is this supposed to be like a trick that like, oh, she wrote the killer's name, but it's not. Obviously, like, we saw who killed her. It was that pink hair dude. I don't know. This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police. And find out what that girl was doing here. That's her sister. I looked at that already. Okay. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Is there anything else to look at here? Oh, the statue. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Yeah, seriously. There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice, luxurious place. Like, why would that guy kill her? Like, what? Be mad at her because she... That girl just now. Where did she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. She's not the killer. That's her sister. She's right there. Yipes! Yipes! That's a funny thing to say when you're scared. Most people, ah! He goes, yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. She seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark. And sis... So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's... sister. I'm her younger sister. And you were here visiting? This late at night? Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. What is present? Oh, this. Oh, E. Clicking the wrong button. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. Okay. The reception desk. I usually sit here. There should be a phone there, right? Hello? A small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. You couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. Few can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. This sofa is for clients. It's leather, a real luxury model. I'm so frustrated with my congestion. I'm sorry. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I'd better not touch the doorknob. Yeah, you think? Oh, the phone's in... What? The phone... There's no phone at the reception desk? Weird. Right. I'd better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone is screaming from outside the window? Who? Who are you? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh my god. She's gonna think that he's the one who killed her. She's calling the police on him. Are we gonna have to defend ourselves? How do I move? What am I supposed to do? She's calling the police. What do I do? Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used for this PC for was email. She picked up the ancient model at some garage sale for practically nothing. It looks like a computer, you know, like one of those... I had one of those super big desktop computers when I was a kid in my room. Like the white ones. You know, the ones from like 2000 or 2001 maybe? I don't know. You know the ones. What am I supposed to do? She called the police. Oh. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! We're gonna get arrested. He looks like... You know who he looks like? He looks like Ace from Zero Escape. Alright. I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Obviously. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya, wait, she wouldn't have... Aw. Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Oh, God. See, ugh. Oh, he's just incompetent. He's just incompetent. Look at him looking around like a dum-dum. The killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Seriously? What? Is he for serious? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. He can't do that. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. We're gonna represent Maya, I'm guessing. I thought we would have to represent ourselves because, like, the girl who called the police, she saw him in there in the room with the dead body. Like, wouldn't she say, like, this guy did it? Like, but I guess the police officer is so incompetent that he didn't even look in the room. He just saw, like, the note and he was like, nope, it's you. Goodbye. Arrested. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will. First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Cheer up. Really? Whoa, did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. What's wrong? You don't think I could do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? I do. Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? He kinda did. No, I never thought. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd it go? Oh, it was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned. He's a genius. Is he? I mean, is he? We'll have to see more to determine that, I think. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. Ow, I bit my tongue. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow. 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 That's what she said. That's not really, like that's a compliment, but it's also not really a compliment, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, I know. Aww. I want to talk to her. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. Is she in a cult? I'm a spirit medium in training. Mikako? Like, she actually really does remind me of Mikako from Danganronpa Another. She was also a medium. Something like that. No, she was an exorcist. What am I talking about? It's been a long time. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She reminds me of her. Like, they have like the like giant pearls or giant beads, whatever they are, in their hair and on their neck and stuff. She looks like her. Just realized that. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That clock, shaped like the thinker? The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Well, let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective... Oh, sorry, that's not her. That's him. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure. Thanks. Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So, you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So, you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you can go ask him to represent me? Well, that's awkward after I just said I would represent you, Maya. Awkward. Oh, I can choose? But, like, I want to represent her. Should I refuse because I want to represent her? I don't know. Can I save and... Yeah, I'm gonna save before I choose. Okay. How do I get out of this? Okay. I'm gonna refuse and see what happens. I'm sorry. I think this is the kind of thing you should really do yourself. Whoa. You're right. I don't like that I did that. Can I go back? Going back. Back I go. I don't like how he's... Like, that's not what I thought he would say. I thought he would say, no, I'm gonna represent you. Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. Oh, thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Hello? Hello? I'm sitting right here? Hello? Say, what about... Oh, sorry, that's not her. That's him. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. Hello? I'm literally an attorney right across from you? Hello? What am I, chopped liver? And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right. I'll be back. I still have more things to talk to her about. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker oh, sorry, she's not speaking. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, no, he is wrong. It's only 2. You need to have 3 to be a serial, but, you know, it was a joke. I'm sorry. I ruined the joke of the game. I'm sorry. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, that's it. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Smile for the camera. Okay, there's not really anything else. There's nothing I can present her with. Law offices. September 6th, Grossberg Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. I'm not coming back later. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. I doubt it. I'm sure they're just there for, like, display. Just to make it seem like this guy is well-read and he's, like, super scholarly and whatnot. I don't think he actually, like, it's one of those things, like, you pretend to be, A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Okay. Plant? I can look at the plant. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. How do you know that? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if why did I just do that? I didn't finish reading. I just clicked the button, even though I didn't finish reading. I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Man, this guy's bitter. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Oh, hello, I also have a stuffed nose. I can barely breathe right now. I'm sure the prize is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Is there anything else to look at? No. Okay. I guess I go back later? I don't know. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix, Wright? How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. This guy is like the worst detective ever. He is like ultimate bad detective right there. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. He's Detective Suede Shoes. Gumshoe, I remember. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. This guy's kind of like, he's a little bit of a spacey, huh? You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Maya's favorite potted plant. Mia's, not Maya. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Portalin Stricta, pal. Who was that? That was her voice in his head. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. About Miss Faye, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. What? Like, he was like, no, you don't get any special treatment, and then he gives it to him anyway? Like, what? Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, September 5th at 9 p.m. Cause, single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. Like, that must be a really heavy clock. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. No, not a clue. I have no idea who that is. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became prosecutor at the age of 20. What? 20? He's a baby. 20 is a baby. I say that because I'm also a baby and I'm 28. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. I don't know. I don't know anybody. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. Were you? Because I actually am dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Okay, I think that's all we can talk about. Let's go somewhere else, I guess. Can we go back here? Is somebody here now? Hello? 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 Nobody's home. Okay, what do we do now? Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. Better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm supposed to do this. I had to look it up. I'm sorry. I was so lost and I was just doing nothing for I don't know how many minutes. Just like 10 minutes just doing nothing. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I had to look it up. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. No, you're just a little bit of a dum-dum-dum. Oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight or tell him not so straight. I don't know. I'm gonna save first. Just in case I pick the wrong episode. Episode. I read the word episode and I said episode. I choose the wrong choice, I mean. Tell him straight, tell him not so straight. I think if we did it in a roundabout way, it might work. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy, but what should I tell him? Something the matter? Oh, no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says, the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. Steel Samurai? That action hero on TV? Yeah. You see that strap as a collector's item? She was worried that it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That's what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. This guy is so dumb. I'm sorry, but like, seriously? Like the worst detective ever. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. My cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Sure. Sure, dude. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Worst detective ever, he just told us her name. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you've sent her home already then? Ha 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 ha! You're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. I haven't called in a while. Oh, this is what we read before. Okay. Okay, let's go talk to her. Oh god, why is she standing like a cat? Why is she standing with her arms like that? Like, that has to hurt her wrist. Like that's making the carpal tunnel in my wrist scream. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Ah, gee. This is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of a beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Phoenix, it's gonna be you. Alright, I'm gonna look. There's a screwdriver in here. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching? Ew. She's scaring me. Like, look at her face. Look at her eyes. She's terrifying. Look at that face. She looks like a sleep paralysis demon that will haunt me in the middle of the night. No. Ooh, bad boy. Oh, you really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? After seeing that face, no, I would not. Because you scared, like, did you see her eyes? There's something wrong with her. She's terrifying. I don't like her. She scares me. Upset. I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. There's something. I have to talk to her now, I guess. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Wow, girl. Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Ooh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No? Hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. How could you look at her? She's terrifying. She holds her wrists like that, and then she had that scary look in her eye that made her look like a demon. How could you be blushing at what she says? She's so cringy. And also she's terrifying. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you?
Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. She's something. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay and Company law offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Is it her affair partner? She seems like... I'm sorry. That's mean. I'm sorry. She like having some kind of affair with some dude. A still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. I mean, it looks like roses, my guy. Roses are quite easy to understand what it is. Hello, it's a rose. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Thanks. What's inside, I wonder? Maybe later. Is there anything else to do? What else do I do? Do I present her with something? What do I have? I don't know. This? No, that would be ridiculous. Do I leave? Do I go to this one now? Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem! If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Ha ha ha. So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed.
Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it.
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fay.
Ah, yes, Maya Fay. Go on.
Why this strange reaction?
Ta-ta. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway,
is he representing the other side?
I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
Is he the lawyer on the other side? No, the prosecutor on the other side was the 24-year-old who became the best prosecutor at age 28. aka when he was still inside the womb. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I only say it because you know what? I feel like a kid still, and I don't know what is an adult, honestly. What's going on? He refused me before I even got the chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
Ahem. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Miss Faye's sister.
Sorry, that's not him. I got too into the weird voice, okay? Whenever I do it, my mouth, like, the way, it's so crazy, like, it's a fun voice to do, that's all I'm gonna say. But the client is Mia Faye's sister.
Mia...
Oh, sorry. I keep doing that. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Creep. Fine. I don't have the time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
Think not.
Huh? Did you say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly, terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you.
What's going on here? It's weird. How do you know Mia Faye?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
Okay. That's quite a painting.
Ha ha! You noticed. It is my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. This guy is weird. Okay. Gotta go back. Tell her. Bring the news back to her. Hiya.
Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer?
Well, what do I tell her?
Well, see,
Just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Phoenix, are you serious? Just tell her the truth. I mean, do you just not want to hurt her feelings? Why don't you just tell her he said no? There you go. That's a lot easier than making up a lie.
what really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then.
Hello? I'm right here. Hello? What about your family?
I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is.
Don't know? So she could still be alive?
The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life.
Ruined?
After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, and also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her, all by herself up on that mountain. So, who is this man who, ruined your mother?
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim.
Wow. So, what happened?
The case was solved, we thought.
You thought?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation.
I see.
Wait,
Excuse me? White?
that was his name. My sister told me.
White?
Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess.
Or literally, hello, right here, lawyer. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No, we're gonna defend her. Hello? I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
Why?
Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. Well, someone else is clearly the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is.
How do you know?
I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behavior. Was that all an act? Yeah, I think she's evil. Deep down, I think she's like evil incarnate. And the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But no more than that. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago.
Aww.
Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Ooh, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? Probably a head or something. She's evil. 100% she's evil. It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. What should I do then? Do I go back? Do I go back? Oh, good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are?
Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Why is he like, stay here? She's not here, so you stay. Is he trying to help us? Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, you came back.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name?
White. That was his name. My sister told me.
Oh, so he's trying to frame them. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? I think not. Alright, let's look in that drawer before we end this part. I want to look in the drawer. There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? She's a spy. She's evil. She's... come on. Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait. I mean... you know what I mean! Oh, bellboy... still there? Uh-oh. Time to scram. I look forward to what? I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Tangoing! Oh! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very tired. I've been awake for the last, I don't know how many hours. In a few hours, I don't know. I don't know where I am. That's not true. I'm just like, what? Tangoing. Why did I read that as tangoing? I'm like, what? I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Oh, we're gonna tango. In court. To be continued. And it will be continued in the next part. Save your current progress. Yes, I will. But anyway, I'm going to wrap up this part here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really enjoying this game so far. I'm looking forward to really seeing Phoenix just... like, I'm sure he's going to become, like, this great lawyer. And I'm looking forward to, like, seeing that. And yeah. I'm going to prove her innocent. Because we know that it wasn't her. It was some pink-haired dude. I don't know. But we'll find out. And also... we don't trust Miss May. She terrifies me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.